how to make vegan caramel desserts. You guys are gonna love this. It's so easy. I've got a crazy household right now of some kids. We're not yet back in lockdown in Cyprus, at least when I'm filming this. So let's hope it stays like that, because the kids have got a couple of friends over each. And I'm going to quickly show you how I do this. So first of all, we're going to caramelize our delicious coconut sugar. So I've got here just half a cup of coconut sugar and about 3/4 of a cup of tinned coconut milk. Now I'm just going to put that in first, all of that, and then I'm going to throw this in. And I'm just going to use my whisk and mix that all together. Now I definitely don't want this to burn, so do add your milk in first and then the sugar. And I'm going to heat this up for even less than 5 minutes, okay? So I just want that to thicken a little bit and really let that all absorb and get this yummy, yummy caramel taste and texture. So I'm just going to put that down now to a medium heat. I'll put that to a 5. Okay, and while that, so I can keep stirring that, and while that is on the stove, I'm going to get my little plate here, and I've got 3 avocados. Now these are super, super ripe, super delicious, and I'm just going to cut those up in half and get those ready to be blended. Oh my goodness, look how beautiful that is. Oh, you wait for moments like this, so when that is ready, just don't miss it. So you can also make a delicious smoothie. I've got a recipe out on my YouTube channel, Cook Vegan. Don't forget to subscribe. And it's already there. It's so good. It's with oats. Oh my goodness. We made it the other day and it was finished within minutes. So anyway, I'm going to get all of those ready. So you need 3 avocados and just stir that a little bit more. And you'll also need some vanilla extract. You can also use vanilla from a pod. Some salt. Sea salt if you want, or Himalayan salt. You only need 1/4 teaspoon of that. And when this is done, I'm going to blend that all together and I'll show you how. The other little tip is, if you can, with your tinned coconut, leave it in the fridge the night before, or just have 1 or 2 always in the fridge ready, not just for this dessert but for others, because you can take that creaminess from the top of the tin. Once it's been in the fridge for about 24 hours, it separates. So the coconut milk in the coconut tin goes the creamier part on top and then the watery part on the bottom. So in this, I'm using more of the watery at the bottom, and I've already scooped out that top beautiful creamy part, and I've just whisked it a little bit and it's in the fridge now, ready to be the topping on this, or even just the decoration. So I'll show you in a couple of minutes when this is done and when I've got all of this ready. Okay. So now that this has been on for about 5 minutes, it's all been dissolved, okay, thickened ever so slightly, but you can definitely smell when it's ready and it's delicious, and even if we're in a rush, it's all good. I've got all my lovely avocados here. Oh my goodness. So I'm putting these in a jug so I can use a hand blender, but you could use your normal blender or your food processor or whatever else you want. So this is how our dessert or our mousse is going to all get thick and lovely. I'm going to add here Himalayan to bring out the saltiness, about 1/4 teaspoon, and a little bit of vanilla extract, which is really yummy. Now you can also add, try and open this. Oh my goodness, I think because my hands are wet. But I always say, real food by real people who it doesn't always work out perfectly. Okay, so I'm adding here 1 teaspoon to that. You could also put just half if you want, but I quite like that flavour to come through. And then I'm going to pour this on top. Now, if you have time, you can wait for that to cool. And you can also add a little bit of nutmeg, a little bit of cinnamon to this if you want something else. I'm personally going to put in some flax seeds as well, because as I've said before, I always try and get in my omegas into this. And if you do want a little bit of texture, so it's not like a mousse, you can make this smoother and then put it over Some sunflower seeds are really nice, or some gluten-free oats, or yeah, anything else that might give it a bit of a crunch. Also chia seeds can be good as well, and sesame seeds, but not too many because you don't want that flavor coming through. You really want this caramel. So I'm just going to mix that all together. Now, I want you to see the colour because it's not the perfect job for this, but I've made so many different things today. There we go. So now that that's done, I'm going to mix that all a bit more. But you can see it's still got this lovely greeny colour, but that's why it's really important to have a little bit of the coconut cream that's in the fridge to go on top, because it does just make it look more appetizing. But this is so delicious. The smell is amazing. So I'm going to just blend that up a bit more, put it in a bowl and leave it in the fridge for about an hour. Again, if you're in a massive rush, then you could do with a little bit less time. If you've got more time is perfectly fine, and then it'll be ready to serve. So I'll show you what it looks like then. So now this has been in for nearly an hour. As I said, I don't have a lot of time. This little one has to get to bed. And I've put exactly the quantities into these 3 different measures. So this is a really cute way of serving it in little shot glasses, and it just gives that tiny bit of dessert. People don't have to get it out of a big bowl. You can put it all in one big bowl, but to be honest, it doesn't always look that smart. So it's quite nice to have it in little shot glasses. And here you can just put a nice berry on top, and that's done, or a couple of berries. This is another idea here, which is this is quite a lot for one portion, if I'm honest, but it looks pretty. And here I've just put a nice tricolor of seeds. So I've got chia seeds, pumpkin seeds, and oh, my brain's gone dead. You know what I mean. Sorry, end of the day. And this is our beautiful coconut milk that was in the fridge, as I told you about. It was the top part, the creamier part. This has been whisked up and then left there. So I'm just going to pour that on top here. And this is really nice. Now there's no extra sugar added to this. This is just pure coconut cream added on. So that's it. And again, you could put a few seeds on top of here, or a couple of berries. I've got berries to hand, so I'll just put those on. I prefer seeds, but this does look nice. So just like that. And you're good to go. Could go back in the fridge for a bit. Oh, I've got my lovely hands here, but I'll show you that. So there you go. Hope you've enjoyed this. This is a really, really nice caramel vegan pudding. And in case you don't want to use coconut sugar, which is really nice, you could also try it with agave, or put a bit of extra agave on the top to make it even sweeter. But I like it just like this. So I hope this was useful. Please do subscribe to Cook Vegan YouTube channel. And also you can find me on Facebook. I've got a group there by the same name. I'm Farah. This is Parissa. We're a bit messy. It's the end of the day. But this is real vegan, healthy food for real people like you guys. So thanks for being part of this journey with us, and I'll see you really soon. Bye!